Staying with Midland ISD, not only are they navigating a new calendar, but also growing pains. More students than they have space for. A demographic study predicts 13% growth over the next 5 years and 20% growth over the next 10. So the question tonight, where will they find the room to accommodate these new students? News West 9's Sammy Steele spoke with the district to find out.
Good evening, Tatum. Right now, MISD has 26,300 students. But by 2030, they're expected to have close to 30,430 students. The district is still trying to figure out how exactly they'll be able to handle that student population boom. Classrooms like this one are going to get more and more crowded over the next few years. Why? Well, when oil booms, so does the student population.
What we see is tremendous residential growth in the community, which is, of course, in response to the economic impact of the oil industry. So we need housing in order to meet the needs of those who are moving in to work in the oil industry. And those individuals are bringing children with them, or they're having children once they move here. And so we have to make sure that our school facilities are ready for those students when they come to us.
5 times 1.
But the district is already pushing it when it comes to resources and space.
We do know that a number of our campuses are at capacity. We also have some campuses that are underutilized, and so this data will help us determine whether or not boundaries need to be redrawn in order to ensure that the needs of students are met, with the hope of eliminating portables. But at this point, that's just not a possibility.
According to the Davis study, most of the growth is expected to take place inside 2 elementary zones, Faskin and Tommy Franks.
It will eventually impact secondary facilities, junior high and high schools, but right now the student population is at the age that our elementary campuses will see the greatest impact.
Getting the data was just the first step. Now comes the tough part, applying those changes to resources or buildings.
We do not have an answer today. And so we certainly have to do a deeper dive into the information in order to make sure that we're making the best decisions. And those decisions need to be informed because we need to make sure that they're the right decisions for now and for that time in the future.
Now, Spencer tells me on Thursday they have their first long-range planning committee where they will go over all of this data and figure out how exactly they're going to make this number work. Tatum.